M2 Technology video series. This is video number 7, Paint Shaker. Hello and welcome to video number 7. Have you ever checked prices on a paint shaker? Here on eBay, for $4,000 is a refurbished paint shaker. Industrial paint shakers are unbelievably expensive. Could you just imagine handing some miserable dude on eBay $4,500 for a paint shaker? Oh great, here's one with twin arms for $5,000. And believe it or not, those were pretty reasonable. Here's one for $11,000. At M2 Technology, we say, who cares? Most of us don't really paint that much and are not industrial painters, so who really even thinks about a paint shaker? Well, you should, because most of us do use spray paint. And one of the two most important things with spray paint is shaking it before use. The other, of course, being temperature. If you're not spraying within the right temperature range, and you haven't shaken your paint well enough, you cannot paint well. And most likely that's why your can is running out of paint way too quickly, or trying to spit blobs of paint jamming up your spray nozzle. Keep in mind, you can't overshake a spray paint can. So just like chicken soup, it's better to have more than none. And it certainly can't hurt to overshake your spray paint can. Krylon, Rust-Oleum, Ace Hardware, any brand of spray paint needs to be shaken very well before you use it. Shake, shake, and more shake. Although this topic seems about as interesting as watching paint dry, no pun intended, let's touch briefly upon what is a spray can made of. Typically, you will see a small BB that will roll around inside your spray can to help it shake. There'll be a propellant. It usually drives the paint down into the can and up a simple tube with a spring-loaded valve that will release the paint. Again, it is critical to make sure spray paint is well shaken. You'll also see here a 1938 Daisy, which shot the BB into the can. Yes, you will shoot your eye out, kid. So where are we going with all this? Well, I try to shake my spray cans the best I can, and I never seem to shake them enough. And being in Arizona, I can tell you temperature is usually not a problem. So for me, getting it well shaken, not stirred, is my challenge. Okay, we're now in the M2 Technology Workshop. In my old discarded tool bucket, I came across an old skill jigsaw. Well, the motor in this old skill saw still works, so I had an idea. With a 1/2-inch drill bit, I put a hole straight through the base of the skill saw. Hitting one of the power wires, I damaged the drill and decided to throw it out. No. Everything was fine. I made sure that I stayed away from the internal workings, so I stayed to the base. Here's the motor. Switch up here on the base. We're having a beautiful winter here in Arizona. Okay, I have my steel mounting pole. It's just a steel pole like you would see on a street sign with a strong metal base. I've attached the skill saw to the metal pole and used a wing nut so that it would be easy to adjust, because getting the proper angle while you're shaking your can is going to be important. On the top side of the bolt, I made sure to use a flexible washer so that it'll bend and also absorb some of the vibration. Simple enough. What do we do next? When I last used this jigsaw, I was using it kind of as a reciprocating saw. So I permanently affixed a blade. Now this blade has gone dull, and I had an idea to just leave the blade there, but also being careful not to cut myself. Duct tape. The beauty of duct tape. We at M2 Technologies love duct tape and bungee cords. I've wrapped the blade up with a liberal amount of duct tape, but then again, is there any other way to use duct tape? My girlfriend's lame Tupperware party really was good for something. Just a little bit of duct tape to hold the Tupperware to the blade. Let's put on more duct tape. Now you'll notice this Tupperware container also has a top, because for me, I'll be using this container to mix other materials. However, for now, I'll be using it to mix some Rust-Oleum Paint and Primer Ultra Cover Green for my saguaro cactus. That's right. Indigenous to the Sonoran Desert, the saguaro can get well over 200 years old. Mine took about an hour and a half and a little bit of PVC pipe. I've connected a standard utility clamp to the top of the Tupperware container and to the blade. This also serves to hold the can in should it try and fly out. Hopefully, the jigsaw that you find will have a hold down button to keep it on the on position so you can walk away and just let it shake. However, for demonstration, I'll just pull the trigger. If you do not have a hold down button, you could probably put some rubber bands or tape across the trigger to hold it in place. You would probably not want to go full speed, but medium speed would be just about right for this Skill 4235, which is a 3.2 amp jigsaw. With our green paint now fully shaken, not stirred, SpongeBob is in awe. And our Saguaro will get a beautiful new coat of green paint. Incidentally, if you are worried about the Tupperware container flying off the blade, a bungee cord is a great idea, or a large hose clamp. Thank you for watching M2 Technology video series. This was video number 7, Paint Shaker. Be sure to check out all the other great videos from M2 Technology.
Shake it up.